Hello everybody, welcome to Nana's Journey, and today I'm doing Skill Builder block number 4. This one is also going to have a small center. This is a finished 4-inch. These are 2 inches this way, so that makes this an 8-inch block. We are also going to have the flying geese here inside the bigger flying geese. So I've already got the pieces cut out. And the center is cut out at 1.5 inches. I've got 4 pinks for 1.5 inches and 4 whites cut at 1.5 by 1. And that's these 3 pieces right here. These, I've got a white and a green, so 2 each, and they're already marked. They're going to be half square triangles. And these, I believe, are 3 inches. And that will be these right here, and that will finish this middle. Okay, now when you mark these, you're just going to take, I've got a 1/2 inch ruler, and you take it and you put the line from corner to corner, and then you'll mark each side. Or you can just draw a line from corner to corner and sew a 1/4 inch on each side. So that's how those are marked. Now for these units, I've got some 1.5 by 2.5 inch rectangles. I've got 2 each of these half square triangles already marked. These, I believe, are 2 inches. Yes, these are 2 inches. These are 1.5 inch squares. So we've got the half square triangles, the 1.5 inch square, and the rectangles. And for the flying geese here, I'm going to do the fast flying geese method. So I have got a 3.5 inch square for the gray. And these are 2 inches, and they are already marked. I've got 4 of those. And then I have got 8 pink 2.5 inch squares, and they're already ironed in half, and that will be the sew line. So let's get to the sewing machine and get these put together. Okay, all right, we're going to start with the center. We're going to put these together. Okay, let me get these cut apart and pressed, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got these pieces, and these I trimmed to 1.5 inch squares. Just make sure your 45-degree line on your ruler is along here, and then trim it 1.5 inch, and your block will be nice and square. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by sewing this pink to the center. We'll do that on each side. And we will sew. Wait, I got to put these lined up so I get them the right orientation. Okay, that one will be there. There. So, where's my, oh. This one will be there, and this one will go like this. So, turn this over. Now we have the placement right. Something is wrong here. These are too small. So I'm going to have to make these bigger. I thought it looked too small, but... Oh, these are the wrong ones. Okay, well, these are ready for later. For the corner units, for these corner units. I should have grabbed these ones. These are the 3-inch ones. As long as I'm here, I'm going to put the other piece on this center. All right, let me get these pressed and trimmed, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. These I had too big. I had to trim them down from a 2.5 inch to a 2 inch. So you don't need to start quite as big. You can shrink that down a little. I think I had 3 inch, so it'd probably be 2.5 inch squares. You mark your lines. You cut in between the sew lines so that you have 2, and you end up with 4. And then press and trim. So let's try that again. Okay, let me get these pressed and then we can put that together. All right, those are our 3 rows, and now we just need to put those together. Nest our seams. Let me get that pressed and trimmed, and I'll be right back. Okay, there's our little center for our square. Now we'll do these corner units right here. So one that goes outside, pointing towards the outside corners is where the green goes. And this one goes here, 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 and here. So let's get those chain stitched. Press that towards the white. Okay, let me get these pressed and trimmed, and I'll be right back. Okay, there's our units. They're 2.5 inches square. And now we will do our flying geese. We're going to have this right side up. And if you have a print, you want it right sides together, but this is solid, so put your marked side up so you can see it. I'm going to cut this in half, and then I need to press it open, and I'll be right back. Now we're going to take our other square, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it in the corner and sew along the lines. All right, let's go trim these. Okay, I have them cut apart and pressed open. So now we're going to trim. I've got my wing clipper ruler, and I'm going to take these lines and put them right on those seams. I still have my 1/4 inch seam there. So now I'm going to trim. My point comes there, and these are lined up. And I have my flying geese. Okay, let me get the others trimmed and I'll meet you back at the sewing machine. Okay, now I'm going to take my flying geese and I'm going to add it to a rectangle I'm going to attach it to the wide side. Okay, I'm going to get these pressed and then I am going to add a rectangle to each side. I'll just sew a rectangle on each side. Okay, let me get these pressed and trimmed and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to take this unit and put on the folded corners, and they're going to go towards, the corner's going to go towards the white. We can put our rows together. So they will go this way, these two, and we need a block that goes right here, 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 and here, with the green next to the pink but pointing towards the outside corner. Okay, so we've got those. We've got the middle, and we need to put the flying geese on the middle. And let me get these pressed and we'll put the rows together. This one will go here. I'm going to nest our seams, and this time I'm going to pin it because it's a bigger piece. I pressed the middle row to the outside and the top and bottom row to the inside so that I could nest these. And again, you want to make sure you cross the intersection. there it is, all finished. It's a little wonky in places and definitely needs some more practice on doing some of these. But that's why I'm making the practice blocks. Also, I've noticed that with this thin material, it likes to move more. So if you have the thicker quilter's cotton, it's not going to move quite as much, and you'll be able to be a little more precise. But there we have it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.